Hello friends, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Diana and I will be working today in my Scrappy spiral notebook. So I am using journaling cards from Mediterranka Design and Elle Studio, and this week happens to be photo heavy. So I'm documenting a road trip that I had done with my daughter. I'll tell you more about that. And so, yeah, there'll be a lot more pictures this time. So, right now I am adhering pictures from my son's awards. He received the Student of the Month award, and so on the top is kind of something. Well, it was what the teacher said about Eli, and I do have recorded everything, which I was thinking if I should just put in my QR code so that I can play it. I might go back and do that. Haven't decided yet, but I am using this journaling card that says this made me so happy, enjoying life as it is. And so here I describe a little bit about what's going on here on the page, and on the top is where he's on the stage and his teacher talks about him, and he didn't know he was receiving an award because they always make it like a surprise, and so they tell us parents, and they just happen to be called at the moment if they don't see us beforehand. And my son saw me in the crowd, so he knew he was getting some kind of award. He just didn't know what. So that was really fun and exciting. He got to take pictures, and I was super proud of him. So that was really nice. I got to go in late from work into work so that I can attend. So I really enjoyed that. So here I'm just adding a label from Elle Studios, and I'm using the mini days of the week stamp, excuse me, from the Elle Studios. And so that pretty much marks my page here, and then I just add a little picture there of my son. And then I do end up finding a stamp that says "You are awesome." I believe it says, yeah, "You are awesome." And it's from the Get It Girl stamp set from Everyday Explorers. And then I brought out some washi tape. I love this sparkly washi tape. I got to get some more because this is probably the last of it. And then I stamped it there right above, and then added this thinner strip of washi just to give it more color. The card there is a bright orange, and then just to bring in the red because they're tigers. And so I felt that filled in the page nicely. Now I'm moving over to the next page. I went ahead and cut it in half. So there's 2 3x4 spots there. Here's a picture of me in the full-size mirror. We had just gotten to Costa Mesa, which is in Southern California. My daughter was competing in the CIF Cheer State Championships. And so, so this is kind of like of our road trip, so there's lots of pictures. I do end up using a square label because I don't really use these, and I made it into a tab here, which is what I like to use these for. And then I found these excuse me, this card that says attract good energy, radiate positivity. And I thought, since I'm taking a selfie in the mirror, I figured why not, right? I wanted to add this model ship guide because the hotel that we stayed at, there was lots of ships everywhere, and so I wanted to add that in there, and I do. You see how I add it in later, but I go ahead and added a label here just to mark where we're at. So then I just quickly put Aries Hotel in Costa Mesa, and then I kind of put it in like off the page there, and then cut the excess off. And then I added these cute geotag puffy stickers from Elle Studio. I absolutely love these, just to mark where your location's at, where you're going. So we went ahead and checked in the hotel there, had some snacks and watched some TV, and called it good. And we went to bed kind of early, and then we had to get up early to attend the championships, the competition. So here marks the next day, and I absolutely love this card from Mediterranka Design that says best friends, because my daughter is one of my closest best friends. She's like my best friend, my eternal best friend that I made just for me. And so I love this picture of us, and I wanted just to make it a little softer, so I added some vellum just to cover it so it wouldn't be so bright, just to mute it a little bit. Sometimes I like to do that from time to time. And then I just cut off the excess there, and added it here at the bottom. And then I do end up adding a label, I believe. Yes, I think I do end up adding a label. Excuse me. So I didn't know what I wanted on top of here. I was looking through things that I had, and I do end up liking this little tab here, but I don't add it at the moment. You'll see how I add it later in the video. Sometimes I'm like, I doubt myself, like, does this look good? Does this not look good? Do you guys have this problem when it comes to embellishing? Sometimes it comes really naturally to me, and sometimes I struggle with it. So like, I am not trying to buy anything new, so I'm just like, I think that's what I'm itching for, something new in my stash. But I'm just using what I have on hand already. I'm not buying anything else. So I just ended up using this round rectangular label from Elle Studio, and I just put in Mira Costa High. We were in Manhattan Beach at this time, and so this is where the Cheer State Championships were held. So I added another geotag sticker there to add our location there. And then I move on to the right side. I do end up using this Fresh and Local Good Eats card, this Exploring card, and Found and Collected. So for this one, I just added a picture of, I believe it's like I don't know, maybe a 3x3 or something like that, of the snacks that we got when we were there, and it's a mangonada and elotes in a cup, and it has like flaming hot Cheeto crusts on the top, and the other one has chamoy and mangoes and tajín. If you like that stuff, it is very yummy. I know it's not for everybody, but my daughter loves them, so her and I shared a little bit of both because it was just a lot for just one. So I did end up finding this little die cut that says yum, and I decided that I would add it there. And then the bottom picture on the right hand corner is a picture of my daughter. So she was on a mission. She's like, Mom, we got to go hit all the Goodwill stores to check out for some books. So we did. And the first Goodwill store that we hit, we found 6 books. 5 of them were hers, and 1 of them was mine. I called it a score because I never find books. She's always so lucky. I don't know what it is. It's like the book gods listen to where she's supposed to go and find them, because I can never find any. So she's always so lucky. So I ended up writing a little bit about our trip of trying to find the books, and we did hit up 2 different Goodwill stores. We didn't find any in the second one. Believe it or not, we went to the Dollar Tree store because they say that there's books there at the Dollar Tree, and you're not going to believe it, but we found 2 good books. I found a Nicholas Sparks book, and my daughter found, I can't remember what it's called now on the top of my head, but it was a holiday book, and so she wanted one, so she got that. So in total, we found 8 great books for like change. So we were so lucky. So I decided that I would add that card there. It was perfect, and a picture of her happy with her stacks of books. She found a whole series. And then I just had so many pictures that I decided that I would do like a 4x6 add-in, like a flip through, like a little flip card, so I can add more pictures. And I went ahead and used these freckled fawn pink little alphas, our numbers, and I just put in 1, 2, 3, and a 4, which I would use in that top card. I can't even talk. Sorry, top card where it says exploring, where I would describe each one of those. So at first I put them on the left side, and then I remembered that I was going to put this in the notebook, and I was going to use my mini cinch to add my card in. So I had to move over the stickers, and it just looked funny. So I just moved all of them over to the top right hand corner. So here I bring out my cinch, and it is quite simple to do. I did my research on how to make more holes than what it has, because it is a mini, and I think I mastered it. So far so good. And then I just do the little slits in the middle, kind of like what the Happy Planner has, so that you can put things in and out of the notebook. So I went ahead and added my little card here. I just stuck it down to some cardstock, and because there's some oranges in here, I felt like it was the whole rainbow. I had orange, red, yellow, green, and blue, so it worked out. So here I'm just journaling a little bit of the places that we went to. We went to the mall to go dress shopping because my daughter has her formal coming up, and then we saw this beautiful mural in Newhall, California, because we were making our way back home. And then the other picture is a picture of us in the car driving, going over the Grapevine Pass. And then the last picture is a picture of us stopping in Bakersfield because we love this ramen shop and it is so good. And her and I had some ramen and it was the best. So that was our trip. We were exhausted. I added this little heart because that's true love right there. And then I decided, you know what, I need to add in my pamphlet, and I felt like I needed to add there what we were doing on the left side there. So I went ahead and used this little tab here, and I put in CIF Cheer State Championships and added a little heart and glued that or adhered it to the top of that picture there. And so the bottom part, you can flip the vellum so that you can see the picture underneath, but it came out okay. This is my final layout, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this inspires you to work in your Scrappy spiral notebook. And if you want to check it out, I have it in the description so that you can purchase your notebook yourself. So here it is. I added the model ship guidance, and it has all these cool facts of all these ships that they had in the hotel. And then I added 2 more pictures in the back of this one because it was just plain. So I added 2 more pictures and I made them look like Polaroids. And then I went ahead and added that little die cut that says this was an adventure. And that completes my layout. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. And I hope you are inspired to get crafting. So I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye, guys.